In today's video, we're going to be doing a full unboxing and walkthrough of what might just be the very best webcam on the market today. We're talking about the Elgato Facecam MK2. What's up, my dude? Your friendly neighborhood Tony here, and welcome to the Spare Tech Room, where I try to channel the power of hyperfixation to hopefully help you make better tech choices. Now, I've been on a journey for the past few years to try to find the best possible video camera setup for my YouTube studio here, and generally things like webcams aren't going to be the absolute best for video quality, but from what I've been seeing about this new Elgato Facecam, it looks pretty solid. So we're going to unbox this right here on camera, then we'll take a look around the device, and later on I'll be doing a couple other videos which I'll link up here and at the very end of the video, basically going over the entire menu system for the Elgato Facecam MK2 and a separate video comparing this to my full Sony full frame camera setup that you're looking at me right now through. So let's go ahead and start right now. We're going to take a look around the box of the Elgato Facecam MK2, then crack it open and see what we've got inside. So of course we've got your typical Elgato kind of box here. It's got a little bit of information. We've got 1080p 60 frames per second on this webcam, so it's not a 4K webcam, which might be an issue to some people, but honestly, when it comes to webcam technology, 4K is kind of pushing it, so let's see how this looks. A little bit of information here about the different sensor that they have, an anti-reflective lens, the different field of view. I think it's the equivalent of a 24mm frame, which is similar to what you're looking at me right here. And in the box, we should have the Facecam itself, a little bit of a mount, a cable, and of course, a quick start guide. On the back, a little more information here. As I mentioned, 24mm fixed focal length lens. It says f2.4. Also, of course, you have HDR in here, which we'll test that out as well to see if the HDR is any good. And that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what we've got inside. Here we go. This is the first time I've opened this thing up. And let's see here. So this peels back. Open up the different flaps. And then we've got something in here that slides right out. There we are. And let's see, anything inside there? It looks like there is an instruction booklet, little quick start guide. So we'll maybe take a look at that later. Then in here, we've got another little piece of documentation. File that to the side. And whoa, we've got a pretty lengthy USB-C 3.0, 5 gigabits per second cable here. So that's not bad. That's good quality as well. It's a thick cable. So we'll check that out later. Nothing else in here, it seems, except for the actual webcam. So let's pull that out. And they've got it taped up here. This is nice. Good little touch. It's always good to see these kind of touches as far as, little stickers and things. It's good packaging. It's generally a good sign. So we'll unwrap that. And this is going to be a pretty simple unboxing here. This is a very compact setup. We've got the webcam with, of course, the USB-C connector in the back. And as far as the base plate is concerned, how does this thing work? Okay, so that kind of folds out and that should clamp onto your monitor setup. It also has the ability to unscrew this if you want to remove it completely. So let's do that real quick. All right, there we go. We've got a standard thread here so we can mount that to any kind of standard, camera mount. Now, as well as that, on the front here, I'm noticing that there seems to be a bit of a privacy shutter that's built into it. So that's always nice to have, and it's something that is not detachable, so you're not going to lose that. So a very simple setup. It's got a good size to it, but it's nothing too crazy. I'm noticing there's also some vents here in the back to hopefully help dissipate some heat. So if this thing does tend to overheat, shouldn't have an issue there. That's nice to see. But yeah, overall, pretty simple setup. We're going to test this out. Again, I'm going to go ahead and install or download and install the software, the Elgato software, and then do a full walkthrough of that. So we'll test this thing out. If you want to see that, if you want to see the full walkthrough of the software, I'm going to link to that right here at the very end of the video. So go ahead and jump on into that next. And later on, I'm going to be doing a full comparison, like I said, of this Elgato Facecam MK2 and the $3,000 camera setup that you're looking at me through right now. So if you want to see that comparison, make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time in the Spare Tech Room. Be good.